Any general thoughts from today?
Hey, I mean, just it was good for us just to be able to get up and run up and down and you know, play against somebody as we try to get our legs back. We took a decent amount of time off after Christmas, probably as much as I ever have with the group. So it was just good to get everybody in. We got some good contributions from those guys who haven't got many minutes, so that's a real positive.
What did you think of Efton out there at 16 in the second half and a lot of
he
good
did
looks?
Efton, so that's kind of what we've been asking him to do, and when he does, you know, what we ask him to do, he can be pretty effective. So I'm hoping. I mean, obviously those aren't, you know, Division I athletes and or Division I size, but at least he was in the right place and delivering and did some nice things defensively, as did Dom. Dom came in, and so that's good. That's good. We can keep growing that piece, hopefully.
How important is it in a game like this to get guys like, hey, Colby, guys who put in the work, you know, some run on the floor?
It's good, and the way this preseasons went, we just have not had the luxury of getting guys minutes. You know, all these games have been tough and tight. And, you know, when we've had maybe a little bit of a cushion, other teams closed it, you know, and made it a little bit dicey. So it's nice to reward those guys. They've been great practice players. You start talking about Abe and Colby, and then obviously for us moving forward, it's important. You know, I think we can begin to, you know, count on Efton more and more. We hope, and also on Dom.
As you kind of, you know, turn the page to conference play, where do you think the team has made the biggest strides, you know, from the beginning of the year to now?
Excuse me. Probably take care of the ball. We probably had 2 or 3 too many tonight, but I mean, from where we were earlier, I'd say take care of the ball.
Coach, after this long stretch, you enter conference play at 11-3. Just kind of after going through this gauntlet, just your overall thoughts on
I told them I'm really proud of them. They really held up well. I mean, this has been far and away the toughest schedule, and we've played some tough ones over the years. But this one, the way they stacked up and where they were and who they were, and especially with us, you know, probably not, you know, being as loaded or strong as some of our other teams that might have played something like this. So they did really well. I mean, obviously we wish that last minute against Baylor back, you know, where we gave up a couple threes and didn't get a good look at the basket at the end. But other than that, I mean, they held up really well, especially, you know, walking off the floor against Texas or walking off the floor against Purdue. I mean, it wasn't looking great as we were progressing through that schedule. So now we wipe the slate clean. We start off over in league, and it's going to be, you know, league's going to be really competitive. And if we don't play well, we'll get beat in league. You know, we're going to have to play good every game. We don't have the luxury maybe we've had some of the other years.
Would you do this again with the schedule, like just the quality of the different locations, or in hindsight, is it maybe we take a few away?
I think the timing of it and you know, just loading up. I think we could have spaced them out a little bit better.
And Pepperdine, good young team coming in here on Saturday.
They're not really young. Those are the same guys that all played heavy minutes last year. Super talented. And they've done a great job recruiting down there, and they got really good players. And like I said, they played heavy minutes last year with big roles, and it's a scary team. So we'll have to play well.
Were there any travel issues getting guys back the last few days with all the Southwest stuff?
A couple guys coming from the East Coast were late, and Dom got stuck, and so we had some guys that had to really fight to get back in.
Time for one more.
Good.